Tonight on Si's Eyes on the Skies.
Well, we finally have warmer temperatures across the state, but there is a lot of rain that's coming with that. So I'll break down the week ahead coming up in just a few minutes. Benji?
Plus, Garrett has your national forecast. All that and much more as this Tuesday, March 12th edition of Si's Eyes on the Skies starts right now.
Live from Studio 171 in Ames, Iowa, the Iowa State Meteorology Department team of meteorologists brings you the latest weather from around the country and out your front door. Iowa State's longest running television program and the only live weather broadcast on campus starts right now. This is Si's Eyes on the Skies.
Welcome back to Si's Eyes. I'm now joined by Matt. So it was a pretty rainy day today.
Pretty rainy day, but you know what else it was today, Benji?
I don't.
It was your birthday.
Oh, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, happy birthday to Benji, he's 20 years old. And
Thank you.
also, Garrett, who's on national weather, is 20 years old today, too.
21.
So, 21, actually, 21, sorry. He may look 20, but he's 21. I'm 21 on Friday, so this is a good birthday week. However, the weather isn't going to really cooperate for us. Aside from the warmer temperatures, 37 degrees in Ames, 43 in Des Moines, there is a lot of rain that's coming our way in the next couple of days. So here's the headlines for you. Heavy rain tomorrow, more heavy rain on Thursday afternoon, and then this weekend is going to be beautiful compared to what we've had the last several months. So stick through this week and we're going to have just an awesome weekend. Benji?
Thank you, Matt. And on this date in 1998, as Matt alluded to, Garrett Hyde was born in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. The high temperature in Cedar Rapids was 40 degrees Fahrenheit, the low was 22, and the average dew point was 27 degrees Fahrenheit with winds gusting up to 25 miles an hour. The sun rose at 7:25 a.m. and set at 7:10 p.m. And now here's birthday boy Garrett with a look at what's going on around the country.
Alrighty, well, thank you for that very detailed day 21 years ago. But temperatures all across the nation are a little bit warmer than we saw 21 years ago. Kansas City sitting around 51 degrees, a little bit cooler up north. That air is going to be pushing down a little bit, but fortunately, these warmer temperatures are making their way up, mixing a bit. We're going to be seeing a lot of rain over the next few days. We'll have more on that coming up after this.
Welcome back. Now here's Mr. 21 with a look at what's happening around the nation.
All right, well, thank you, Mr. 20. Temperatures all across midwestern portions of the country, anyway, are a little bit chillier. We're starting to see a nice warm-up. Temperatures in the upper 30s, a little bit warmer down to the south. But over off to the east coast, still chilly. You guys are not quite expecting the warmer temperatures we're seeing now, so hopefully that comes your way soon. But down south, that's where they're seeing the heat. We got 70s all along the coast, a little bit warmer as we head up north a little bit, or cooler, sorry. I'm all over the place today. But off to the southwestern coast, we've got low upper 40s, low 50s all across the mountains, a little bit warmer as we hit the coastline and then back up north. Again, the trend continues, a little bit warmer right along the coast, and then we cool off as we head into the high elevation mountains. And take a look at satellite and radar all across the country. Pretty active, at least in the central portions of the state, of the country. We have this bit of a low starting to work its way up, but we could be expecting some more showers that Matt will talk a little bit more in detail as we head into the later portions of the week this week. But we do have quite a bit of rain moving its way out, as we saw here at Iowa. That's going to eventually start to clear on out. Not sure why we're looking over the west coast, but let's take a look at active watches and warnings. We've got quite the rainbow of stuff going on. We've got flood watches here. We got wind warnings here. High wind warnings active there. We do have a winter weather advisory, a blizzard warning there, and we do have a tornado watch down in southern Texas as well as southern New Mexico. But our forecast looking across is going to be quite the rainy one. As we head into Wednesday, this low is going to start to continue to track northern, and that cold front is going to be pushing its way eastward. We're going to see a lot of rain all across the MIMO states here. If you don't know that, that's Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana. He does look like he's wearing a hat. But that's going to continue to work its way eastward, where that's going to be clearing out down here. It's just about south, but more of the eastern coast are going to be seeing that rain as that low continues to track its way eastward. And honestly, it's going to be an interesting one with all the rain coming up, with all the snow melt as well. Travel city forecast is Las Vegas. That's where I'll be headed on this day here on Saturday, so that'll be pretty fun. It's looking to be pretty nice conditions all across that interesting city. Temperatures in the 70s and plenty of sunshine.
Thank you, Garrett. And now it's time to look at tonight's trivia question. What type of thunderstorm is not a multi-cell thunderstorm? Is it A, supercell, B, squall line, 3, bow echo, or D, derecho? We'll have your answer coming right up. Now let's have a look at the week ahead with Matt.
Thanks, Benji. Well, we have warmer temperatures and rain on the way, so stay tuned. I'll break all that down for you coming up after the commercial break. Welcome back, everybody. So right now it's 37 degrees in Ames, winds out of the southeast, 8 miles per hour. Feels like 31, so not too much of a wind chill going on right now. Here's the temperatures across the state. 30s for the north, 40s down south and to the south. East, 43 in Des Moines, 40 in Cedar Rapids. That temperature is going to ramp up tomorrow. Here's the winds outside right now, 13 miles per hour in Ames, 12 up in Fort Dodge, and Mason City, 20 miles per hour, very gusty as you go towards the northern part of the state. All these winds are coming from the south and the southeast, bringing all that moisture in with it, setting up for a perfect perfect scenario for all that rain that's on its way. So look at these highs tomorrow. 53 degrees in Ames. We will break the 50 mark here. Most of the state will break the 50 mark. Cooler up to the north, 45 in Mason City and Spencer, but most of the state will see 50s in what seems like it's been forever with the brutally cold winter that we have gone through. Here are the current watches and warnings across the state. In the dark green, this is a flood watch, and in the lighter green, these are all flood warnings, mostly around river areas, and this expects a lot more flood warnings to pop up, especially tomorrow night, and Thursday when that rain really starts to come into our area. So we already dealt with the first wave today. Light rain moving through. We are going to see some breaks in the clouds right now, but don't let that fool you because there's a lot more on its way. So let's track that out for you. Tomorrow morning, it should be raining for most of the state, and now this is a general idea of what's going to happen. 7:30 a.m. on your way to 8 a.m. to your 8 a.m. class, it's going to be raining. Around noon, it looks like we're going to get a break in the southern to central portion of the state, and with this rain, it's not going to rain all day. It's going to be kind of on and off as you go throughout the day, but there are going to be some patches of very heavy rainfall. Around 6 p.m. with your evening commute, that is when I'm expecting the heaviest rainfall to come through the central portion and northwestern portion of the state. And as we move forward in time, this is a mid-latitude cyclone, so we're going to deal with these warmer temperatures at first. We're going to get a break Thursday morning early, and then Thursday evening and night, we're going to get another round of rain, and we may get some more snow on the backside of that storm, and that's when temperatures are really going to plummet from the 50s that we just saw, that we will see tomorrow. So here's a guesstimate of the rainfall, about 1 inch or so for most of the state. This is all just general predictions here. To the north and northwest, we're expecting more, and to the east as well, we're expecting more rainfall, but most of the state should see about 1 inch, isolated 2 inches. We're going to see a decent amount of rain, and a lot of that snow is going to melt too. So flooding is the main concern over the next couple of days. So for tonight, heavy rain, a low of 38 degrees, winds out of the south-southeast around 10 miles per hour, and those winds are going to really ramp up out of the south, which is going to help temperatures. 53 degrees expected here in Ames tomorrow, but also a lot of heavy rain for the majority of the day on and off. So hopefully when you are walking to class, you can get a break from that heavy rain, but just be aware, look at the radar. There's going to be some heavy pockets coming throughout the day. So rain and wind Wednesday, more rain Thursday. We may see a changeover to snow late Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, look at this. The sun will be out, the temperature will be in the mid-40s, and Monday and Tuesday looks very mild for next week. So if we can just get through this rain, we'll have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and start to next week.
It's like spring.
It is. Thank you, Matt, for that. Which type of, bring us back to tonight's trivia question. Which type of thunderstorm is not a multi-cell thunderstorm? Is it A, supercell, B, squall line, C, bow echo, or D, derecho? So let's start with the birthday boy. What do you think?
What is not a multi-cell? Well, I mean, a supercell in and of itself is its own thing. I mean, this is a great question for going into springtime with all these storms.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. But
I'm looking forward to seeing some supercells hopefully soon. I know the general public won't be looking forward to that, but us meteorologists, we live for that stuff. Supercells, tornadoes, it's all the exciting.
So what are you going with?
I have to agree with the birthday boy. It's his birthday.
All right.
He's right
Let's
about everything
check with
today.
the answer. Let's check what the answer is.
Matt, you forget we're meteorologists.
True. You can't be right.
Can
And
we
you
be
guys
right?
are correct. It is A.
Well,
so-
we're 1 for 1, right?
Hey, there's a start. There's
Just
a
do
good
the
start.
forecast on your
Start your
birthday every
21,
time. So what are you guys doing for your birthday after this?
I'm gonna
Any
go out
special plans?
to dinner. Unfortunately, I'm a little behind on homework, so I got to catch up on that. But hopefully
School
this
comes
weekend,
first.
as spring break, I can relax and celebrate.
Yeah, I've got a differential equations exam tomorrow morning,
Ouch.
8 a.m. bright and early. So you can find me studying all night. So that'll be fun.
Well, hopefully you guys get a chance to
Do you,
celebrate.
do you have time this weekend to study or to celebrate though?
Oh, we're
Yeah.
going into spring break. So yeah, of course.
All right. Good to hear.
So fortunately, the weather's gonna be really nice here as we head late into the later portion
Yeah.
of the week. Looking forward to
Oh,
that.
yeah. I mean, compared to last week, last Monday, I was walking to my midterm in 341, and I wasn't sure I was going to make it there. It was negative 30 wind chills, and now, just walking outside in 35-degree weather, it feels amazing. It's like a summer day almost.
Speaking
So
of
I can't wait for 50s tomorrow.
Speaking
Yeah.
of birthdays, you got one coming up on
Yeah,
Friday.
mine's in a couple days, so I mean,
Just a birthday
this is the
show.
week to be born, apparently.
Apparently.
You gonna celebrate over spring break?
I will. I will I will celebrate over spring break. Once all my school is done, I have a week to just kind of relax and not worry about all those midterm exams that we've been dealing with lately.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
Well, that concludes tonight's show. Please be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And you can find every show on YouTube under our Size channel. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on Thursday.